So it's been a while since I've last played this, so give me a little bit of leeway as I try to remember where we was at. So I continued playing and practice after the last episode for a little bit, and then everybody died. So I've learned that there's some things that needed to change. So I went back. I had to go back to like episode 3 and tweak some things. I still followed the same stuff that we did in episode, and I had to go back to episode 2. I still followed the same stuff we did in episode 3. I just had to change around a little things. Prioritizing the Doctor, the Undertaker, changing some priorities on some of these other things. And we have all these horses that we're gonna have to get taken care of. And then down here's changed a lot. The staple's full. Better empty that out. There we go. I had to put in a lot of pig farms very quickly, and then I had to buy a whole bunch of grain for them to not end up eating themselves to death because they didn't have enough food, starving themselves to death, I guess technically. So we've got these pig farms set up. I got this one going here, I got this one going here, and I got this one going to these 4. We got those set up. We're running out of grain. If you notice, there's a whole bunch of grain being carried around. We're down to 21. This village does not have enough grain farms set up yet. So we need to get the grain farms built, and we're running behind on supplies. There's no logs here, or there's no lumber here, and there is absolutely no stone. So we need to get both of those imported pronto. Something that is nice is there's a new addition to the game, which is the Forester. Which the Forester is nice and handy. I'm going to put it in a little bit, but basically you set it to a place and it will grow trees, and then you can have your lumberjack cut the trees down. So that way the forests become renewable resources, which are nice. We'll get that set up in a bit. Let me see what else. Let me see if there's any other changes since the last time I checked. I don't think there is. So my goal for the end of this video today. Oh, I forgot to set my timer. Thank you, phone. My goal for the end of the video today is to get some mines built. The coal mine and the other coal mine, I guess. If not today, maybe we can do it in the next video. But can't guarantee anything because things don't always go as planned. I did play through this, a little bit to see how it would go. And I think I finally figured out how to make people not die. So I'm going to try to share with you guys what I've done. So the issue that I was having was they were eating themselves to death. The grain farms up here, because they weren't being built because we were out of resources, and we're out of lumber already. Wow. Because we were running out of resources, nothing was getting built. Then there's no grain to then send to the pig farms. We were running out of food, so I had to just push forward all that production that I could. I had to build the pig farm. I basically, it's still here. I had to build this. I knew this town could build anything that I told them to build, so I built this just so that I had a technical grain farm. Then I could build the pig farms, even though this actually produces no grain because the dirt here is just so bad. There's no water in it. There's no fertile land. So this grain farm is basically just wasting $25 a month. So let's get rid of it now that we've already got the pig farm set up. And I think we have one farm up here that's been built. Yeah. Ooh, everybody's carrying stone. Can I buy some more lumber? Yes. Oh wait, no. I want that. Okay. 54 for a log is cheaper to. I also started thinking it's cheaper to buy the log than have my my sawmills make them into planks. It's cheaper to do that because I'm buying them in such mass quantities. The thing is if you keep buying logs actually go up in price every time you buy them, and then it's actually cheaper to buy the planks. So sometimes, you know, you got to balance it. I'd say, you know, if you buy 2 stacks of logs, buy a stack of planks the next round. So getting these warehouses set up. I'm realizing something else that I had to change was everything was getting stuck into one warehouse, and then when I do need to store this other stuff, I couldn't store it anywhere because these warehouses were getting full. Having one that's open to everything like this is nice, but detrimental. What I think I might do is end up popping in a warehouse somewhere in here where I get room, and that warehouse will only store grain, and that's it. And that's the only place that grain can be stored is in that one warehouse. I might even put the 2 warehouses over here and just make a 6 area of them. Also, I've cut back a lot on the gunslingers. I'm really realizing that they're not really needed if you're willing to sacrifice your own townsmen, which isn't bad. That's a lot of food being moved. Oh, they're taking it out of that warehouse. What can be put into this warehouse still? Basically just guns. That's how I had it set up before. If something gets full, then I'll tweak it around. But yeah, like stone, that needs to go over there. Like, you got a couple items in each warehouse that they don't belong in that warehouse. Oops. Where's my grain stuff? Grain stuff goes in this. Yeah, this warehouse is basically empty, and this is all full of just a couple items. So that's why I'm moving it. If we become full on something, then I'll take care of it. I got rid of the hunters, the hunting lodges, because we're making enough food at the pig farms. We don't really need the hunting lodges anymore. And having to move them around, and they're having to go so far from town to actually make anything at this point, it's not really beneficial. Wow, my money just went from 8,000 to 800 just from buying all that stuff. So we have some people dying. Production is full. Production is full. How about this? We got a bunch of logs and planks that have arrived, so that's good. Sawmill. Its production is full, almost. That's almost full. Oh, something that I did not have in the last episode was, I don't know if I squeezed the church in up here, but I squeezed the church in up here, and then I have a sawmill, a bakery, and a distillery as well that I put in. And maybe I put those in a bit too early because we don't have the grain or anything else that we need to do that, but it's also stealing grain from the pig farms. But I went ahead and stuck them in there. The reason why is because if we can get enough bread made and what was the other thing? Bread and something else. Does it tell me? Oh boy. Bread and where's it tell me this? There it is. Oh, I guess it is just bread. Bread and alcohol. If we can get bread and alcohol made, we can get some of our first settlers. And if we can get settlers, then we can end up building the mines. I'm not sure how I do the mines. I think what I might do is just have a third town that does where all the ore is sent to for processing. And that's their only profession. Kind of like how this town's profession is basically pig farming and, bread-related stuff, grain-related stuff. I want to try to keep this town for that because it's very desert, bland soil. You can't really use it for anything. Pig farming is about the only thing you can really put here. So I want to go ahead and just maximize this for pig farming. And this should produce enough food, in theory, to support a third town. I think we're even making more food right now than what we actually need. And then my money's going up, which is nice. And what I'm going to do is, when I can get enough cash, I'm going to go ahead and expand this territory before we build our third town. And if I expand it, well, maybe I should wait. Because if I expand it, I can actually add more houses on the left side over here on this ring and make some more income. But maybe I should wait. Either way, I'll put the forester in because that would be an important thing to do. And the decisions. So I gotta have them remove those planks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a lumber mill here, or lumberjack here, and then I'll have down here the forester. So the forester is gonna plant the trees, and then the lumber is gonna harvest it. I'll probably get rid of one of these lumberjacks, and the other one I'll have planting trees in here somewhere. Stonemason. I think all the stones are out. Yeah. So we need to move the stonemason up here so he can produce stones. That's probably part of the reason why there's not enough stones in this village. And I was going to remove the stonemason down here because this one doesn't really have... It's super far from there to get stones. It might be better to put a stonemason down here, and they can reach both those sets of stones. So that's what I'm going to end up doing now. Go ahead and delete this. I can get some more space. Let me get another sawmill. Can a sawmill fit in here? Please tell me a sawmill will fit. It will fit as soon as they remove those excess stones. Come on. Any second now. Come on. Hurry it up, please. What about now? There we go. There. Now I can produce more lumber, and I might just remove this sawmill at some point and then just put a second forester here. And then I'll have two foresters up here, and then I'll have another sawmill I can try to squeeze in somewhere to get that taken care of. If I expand the territory, then that would help as well. I'm going to have to expand it in order to get the mines to fit here. So maybe that won't happen this episode. If either we're going to make a third town or we're going to expand this. It depends on kind of how I feel when we get there. So let's add a stonemason. It's not going to fit, of course, because that would be nice. Add a stone. And I know the arrow's pointing the wrong way. It's supposed to be temporary. And then put another one here. Oh wait, there's already a stonemason there. Well, I'll just have that one go up to the other place. I forgot I already put one there. Must have been thinking ahead. Alright, still can't upgrade the shelters yet. What else do we need to have built? I never understood what these watchtowers do. I never understood if they're any good or not. I do some when I'm not able to record. And I have just a little bit of time, not enough to record. I will play like a different map, just to try to test out some stuff. That way, I'm not completely, fumbling my way through this. And I can learn a couple things that can help you guys out if you guys are wanting to get this game for yourself. And this might be your first experience with it. Maybe this might help you solve some problems that I ran into. I think at this point it's just gonna be a waiting game. I could scout out where I want to build another town. Well, let's see what kind of mines we have. We have iron and coal. Ooh, we can get a mine to put there if we expand this town. Yeah, if we expand this town, we can put an iron mine there. So we can get iron there. We got iron, coal. So we'll have two irons and 3 coal mines if we expand. Maybe even 4 coal mines if this can expand that far. I mean, that's kind of a reach. But that's going to end up costing us $20,000 in order to set up the coal industry or the mining industry, because even just for iron it's going to cost $20,000. It's going to cost 10 for each village, plus the cost of adding the mine. Let me see if there's any place that we could build another. Ooh, there's gold. What do we need for a gold mine? Stone. I don't know where the stone mine would go. Small gold mine requires 30 settlers. So we're not going to have a gold mine anytime soon. I think that might be a 4th town if we ever get that far. Coal, iron, coal. So that iron's on the opposite side of the mountain as these coals. Trying to see if there's one village that we can place somewhere that's going to reach all these mines. We might have to just place a whole bunch of small towns. But if I could get a town... You know, we do need a fishing community too. At some point. That way we can try to get merchants. In order to do that, we're going to have to build a village along the river. So we could build one here, reach possibly that iron mine, that coal mine. We'll have a little bit of grass area. Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine. Working area of a building is empty. Hunter? Well, we don't need the hunter anymore. So I'll get rid of that. Getting some more people down in this village might be helpful too, because we're out of laborers. So the hunters, when I destroy their building, the hunter doesn't actually despawn, or find another profession. He just becomes a hunter permanently, still, even with no job. So I'm trying to set these up so that they're in the... I'm basically using the hunters as the gunslingers for now. So the next time you have bandits, I'm going to send the hunters in. They've got guns. It'll kill them off, so I'm not going to pay them food and supplies and stuff like that for them doing nothing. So if keeping them together like that, if a bandit moves in or something, I at least know where they're at. There's... Oh, perfect. Oh, it's not done yet. We're missing iron parts. Oh, we need some metal parts. We need some metal parts. How much does this town have? 38. I don't want to spend all the money that I'm getting, because I would like to expand and make another village, but at the same time, I'm going to need metal parts to do that. Could not unload. Could not unload. Okay, so it could not unload down here because there's not enough room. Are you kidding me? There's enough room for firewood. There's 2 more stacks. There's even a stack there. Oh, well, I guess it's probably carrying a full load, but still, there's room. It's probably doing that. 25. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that then. You should be able to unload. Unload. Okay, that might be the trick we need to do. There. Force it to unload. That way we can start carrying the other goods, because I think because it's got that on the card, it's not going to be able to pick up the other goods that it needs to pick up. It's starting to get dark out. Are we... Oh, goody. We can start upgrading shacks. Let's start in the center of town. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So we'll have 12 of the settlers doing this. And starting in the center, we can work our way out. Kind of like how, you know, a town is more developed towards the center. I'm going to put the bank and the sheriff's office in through here when we unlock those, which should be soon, because as soon as those get upgraded, we'll have them unlocked. Is there anything else that we need to worry about? There's an empty space here. I wonder if I can put a warehouse or something there. I could probably move the doctor, you know, if I have to, but we'll just leave that empty for now. But that town is getting full. This town up here could always use some more buildings. I'm not sure. Now that we got all the grain farms built, it looks like that's nice. Not sure if we're gonna be making enough grain to support the pig farm. So we're gonna have to keep track of how much grain we've got. We've got 50 plus 24, 74 or 60 or yeah, 74. 74 grain. That's all the grain we've got. We've got a lot of food, which is taking up space. So maybe what we should do is make a second warehouse that only holds meat. So we'll have one warehouse that's only grain and one that only holds food. Just because it's starting to flood the other warehouse, and they're not gonna be able to get their other supplies that they need, like water or anything like that. You, sir, are sick. Go to the doctor before I make everybody else sick. Whoa, all those people, man. Are they like glitched out, unable to deliver the planks or something? What is wrong with you people? Oh, and we do have another problem. So, whoa, I don't want everybody. Okay. So we have all these horses up here that are gonna... Where did they go? Did they finish the stable? Oh, they did. They finished the stable. Good. I was gonna say those horses were gonna die. I'm glad they finished it before they did. And this stable's probably got stuff in it to sell. Nope. Okay. Oh, we got some grain coming. Okay, so how much grain do we have so far? 43. Now we've got that. We got that 79 now. How much is up here still? 79. 85. So we got 85 grain total. So let's check back, you know, in a couple minutes and see if we've still got grain or if we don't. So in the wintertime, in order to save money, I'm gonna have to remember to turn these farms off because they sit here all winter and they just cost you money doing nothing. If you turn them off, it doesn't cost you. I think it's like $5 instead of 25 or something like that. Like it goes down. So basically, in the wintertime, you want to turn these farms off. All those laborers can then go work on other stuff as well. So maybe during the wintertime, we could stock up on water from the wells with dedicate. Oh gosh, we got a wolf attack. And this is why I don't have gunslingers anymore. You don't need a gunslinger when you've got a whole village going. But then again, you're sacrificing some of your citizens doing this too. In theory, nobody's going to die. If I can get him to the doctor. Yes, he's smart enough to go there on his own. Awesome. Is he going to make it? He's got enough life that he might be able to make it. When bandits come, the same thing. I just like select the whole village and send them all after the bandits. The bandits are going to kill 2 or 3 of them, but then, you know, losing a couple citizens, as bad as that sounds, I feel like it's better than hiring a gunslinger because the gunslingers usually die anyway when they're up against bandits. And once you get the sheriff's office set up, you're going to have 3 armed gunslingers basically anyway. And they can arrest somebody if you're lucky enough that they give up without dying. But yeah. Oh, we got bandits coming. Alright, so let's get this village down there. Let's send these 3 in first. Actually, no, he's leaving town. I was going to hire him just for this one job, but nope. Okay, let's go. Go kill him. Defend your townsfolk. All right, let's see this in action. Yeah, they got one of them down already. They don't even care about the other hunter. Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's time to send in the rest of the village. Everybody drop what you're doing and go kill that bandit. Is the Undertaker gonna get shot now too? Yep, the Undertaker's gonna get shot now too. Get out of there. Oh shoot. Now they're gonna come attack the town prematurely. Oh no, they're going right back to their camp? Oh great. I'm surprised Undertaker didn't die from that. Strange how they all come together here and then they all split for some reason. Where's my townsfolk? There they are. Kill them. Defend your home for king and country. They're just gonna get overwhelmed. We're gonna have a lot of townsfolk dying, but that'll help with the homelessness a little bit too. It's not a good mentality to have, but hey, whoever said I was a good leader? That one guy gave up, but we don't have a sheriff to use. These guys are just running away. Hey, I think they, there they go. Yep, kill them. Kill the bandits. Defend your home. I think I even seen the animation that he gave up, but it doesn't really matter. I think he just died. Okay, so pick up this gun, put it inside the city limits so then we can sell it. You pick up this gun so I can make sure it's within city limits, and you pick up, should be one more gun. Oh, plus the Colts that these guys are carrying in, stuff like that. Alright, so now if I tell them to drop the gun, a laborer will pick it up, stick it in the warehouse, because it's within city limits now. You pick up a Colt. And let's see, you pick up... Is there really not another gun? Oh, there should be another Winchester or something. No. Huh. I feel like we've got some guns missing. Alright, fine. You get on the horse. You drop the gun. You're within city limits, so you drop it too. Let's speed time back up a little bit. Ooh, I think we can unlock the sheriff. Alright, so let's get you... Oh, good. You're going to take the word of that. Make to the warehouse. There we go. I want to get these horses because then we can sell those for 25 bucks a pop. There we go. There should be a third gun here, but I don't see it. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Alright, let's get back to building. We've got our funds up to 7K, so that's good. Sheriff's office. Let's squeeze the sheriff in right there, since that seems to fit pretty well. And the bank can go here. Right next to the sheriff. There we go. Alright. What's this? Oh, we got cattle farm. Oh yeah, I forgot about cattle farms. Let's get some cattle farms set up, which is going to take even more grain demand. Necessary supplemental feeding. Oh, these need to go in green areas, don't they? Yes. Okay, so cattle farms need to go up here. Do I want to start with that? And they're going to need a butcher too, which means this town's going to start making its own food. Toolsmith, that's for when you do mines. A stone mine. Does a stone mine, can it go anywhere? Well, I don't see any of these that... Where does stone mine go? It's gotta go somewhere. And I didn't see any stone materials in any of these mountains. Iron, coal. Oh, play. Oh boy. Oh, we got some stone production up here. You know, this would be a great town up here just for collecting stone, transporting it back. Let's see, 250 plus another 250. There's about 500 plus about another 100 more. So we can get 100 stone out of that. Oh boy, and there's another patch over here. So, ooh. So we can get stone like crazy. So why don't we spend the money and make 2 little towns that just do stone? Is that how I want to do that? And I can set up food production between the 2 of them. I'm trying to think. Okay, so what all are these 2 towns going to need? They're going to need food, water. Let me check. Food, water, and lumber. They're going to need shirts. We can set up a transport route that takes supplies up here from the south, and then another route that goes between the two towns. I never did name these towns either. I just kind of kept the default names. I should name one of them. Now this is going to be in a very cold region. So I'm not sure how well they're going to do. That's kind of a gamble that I don't want to take quite yet. I might spend 2,500 plus another probably 2,500 to set up the buildings and stuff there. And because it's a cold climate, I don't know how they're going to handle it. They're probably going to definitely need clothing for sure to stay warm. And I already know I'm going to name it if I do set up a town there. Let's see. What do we have down here? We got copper, coal, and gold. Stone. No. I mean, we are getting some stone production now from these stonemasons. Oh, well, that one's not doing anything yet. Oh, I was gonna say, is there another set of bandits down there? I was confused. This stone's actually just about gone down here, so maybe what we should do is set up that town to mine stone, so you don't run out, because we're gonna be running out soon. Is there any stone around here? I mean, there's that stone within the city right there, but no. Okay, let's build another stonemason up here in this town. Can I squeeze one in right on the very edge without eating up farmland? Come on. Okay. So we got plenty of planks here. We don't have many down here, but I think something that I have noticed is if one town doesn't have enough planks, it will actually take the planks backwards in the route. So they'll pick up planks in this town and take them back. Because I think I've seen them doing that. That was unable to unload. Probably because we have a warehouse that's full of just food. Yeah. Okay. So we need to build a warehouse here. We'll do one that has just food, and we'll have another one that has just... We'll have one here that does just food, and we'll have another one that does just wheat. Oh, come on. Squeeze it in there. There we go. It's fall. Alright, so we're going to be getting to the end of our wheat production in a bit. 10 out of 9? Wow. 11? Wow, they're working overtime over here. I didn't set up any dedicated laborers. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh, and we need to get some lumber coming in still, too. Kind of wish you could use the supplies you already have, so that when you buy, you know, a settler wagon, you can not have to pay as much. Like, you can just use your own supplies from this village instead. So let me get those warehouses built. And we're going to need a warehouse down here just to store all the massive amount of grain that's going to be coming in. Putting the grain somewhere nearby to the farms would be very handy. Is there a place that's just slotted in? I don't think there's going to be. That might be a nice place right there. But that darn doctor's office is in the way. Alright, I'm going to move the doctor. So let's build this. Come on. There we go. And then now I need to get the doctor back. And preferably before all the townspeople get sick and die. They're running low on planks. That's not good. Can't unload food and cannot unload firewood. Woodcutter, forester. I only have one woodcutter. One woodcutter's doing enough for all these towns. Wow. Okay. So let's tell, where's the wheat stored at? This one? Let's tell that one to no longer store wheat. We will force the wheat. Oh, well, I was able to get him to force unload part of it. Unload. There we go. Now we can haul some more stuff. Maybe he'll unload that. Because we do need stone up here, I think. Is that stonemason done? Yes, the stonemason's done. Okay. So start mining away at that. And then good. Nothing goes in this warehouse except for wheat. That's it. Well, let's allow food in there too. Gosh dang it. Because we do have a lot of food here. So we'll have food and wheat. And as long as there's at least one stack of food in that warehouse at all times, you know, it should allow them to store food without problems. And we'll do the same here. We'll get this one to hold just food and the other one to hold just wheat. Actually, let's make this one hold the wheat. This is closer to the farms. This one will hold just food. That way we're not preventing supplies from going to the other warehouses around here. And we've still got one warehouse that's dedicated just for mining and for holding the weapons so that can be transported up here and the weapons can be sold. So we've sold about 9 Winchesters and 5 Colts. And I'm sure that we've got way more than that at one time. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No! No! No, 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 no. That might be a game ender right there. What am I missing? I'm missing planks? Oh gosh. Get the planks quickly. Oh boy. Oh boy. We just need 6 planks. Hurry it up, get to this. This is more important. Come on, we need the trading wagon, come on. These people are sick, they're gonna get the whole town sick, and the doctor's gonna not be built yet. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Especially to do that in the fall, because I bet the fall weather is probably partly the cause of that. Okay. Okay, drastic measures. Drastic times for call for drastic measures. I'm going to send all these people to the doctor up here. Because some doctor's better than nothing. Oh my goodness. There's the trader. Oh good. Good, good, good. Come on. The people that aren't sick, the people that are still left, please finish the doctor's office. Hopefully this sick migration is just going to make this other village sick. You know what? I need to stop this. Stop this, because this is going to make the other village sick too. Well, I think it's a bit too late. I think it's a bit too late. Come on. No, 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 no. Yeah. I should keep these in quarantine when they're sick like that. That was a bad idea. Oh, gosh. One sick person can kill a village. Come on, we need the builder. Where's the builder? Tell me he's not one of the ones that are sick. I don't want this flu spreading to the other village as well. Is anybody up here sick? Please tell me that they're not. Okay. That was a bad idea, followed by another bad idea, so I'm glad I caught that before I just killed off my whole village. But yeah, if I would have sent all those sick people in there, there'd been so many that it would have got the whole village sick. If it was just one person, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But if we can finish the doctor, we'll be fine. How's their unhappiness meter? I mean, I'd be unhappy too if I was at the doctor. If I didn't have the chance to get a doctor. Oh good, we got 2 Remingtons going up north to be sold. So there's a little bit more income. Production is full. We're going to need some more houses in this town down here. Sadly, these upgraded houses do not offer any extra space. They still only fit 3 people, which is very disappointing. My thinking is, well, the question is are we making more shirts than what we need? 54 shirts, 40 shirts. We're making more shirts than we need. So maybe what I should do is not build any more sheep farms. Because I was thinking about building 4 sheep farms together, and then that'd be it. That I wouldn't have to build any more sheep farms at all for the rest of the game. How much do shirts sell for? 6? Nah. Let's not do that. Okay. Oh, and pick up those 5 stones that are laying in there. There's the guns. Okay. So those are the guns that we got from the bandits earlier. Actually, what was that cart carrying? Wheat and fire. Okay, so I'm going to sell a bunch of firewood. I think that might be the problem. Let me double check. 52 firewood and 50 firewood. Okay, let's just sell a bunch of firewood. Oh, this has not been set up properly. Let's nuzzle this right there. And muzzle that right there. We're getting close to the end of the video. I wasn't able to make the coal mines. Is the doctor done yet? Good, the doctor's done. Can I just like select everybody and just tell them to go to the doctor whether they're sick or not? I'm glad that you can do that. Or does it not keep them selected? Actually, I think it does. Alright, everybody go to the doctor. Everybody go to the doctor right now. Oh gosh. Everybody go to the doctor right now. It isn't able to keep up with it. I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's nobody sick. Looks like everybody's getting healthier, at least. Or maybe all the sick people are going and that's it. They're camping on the outside of town. Yeah, you got sick because you camped out with that guy. And you don't have a home. How many homeless do we have? 19 homeless and 1 homeless. Wow. That was close. Do I want to expand? Do I want to expand this town then? And then I can set up mines, but we don't have a place to process it because I don't have an actual town for doing that yet. And I don't want to have processing going on in this town. That town's just for food. I want my towns to be specialized. There's a bunch of mountainous areas up here. So is there a way to build a town that hits all these? And can also do the rock farming? Seems to be kind of hard to position it, but I think I might be able to do it. If I put it like right in that snow patch and I expand it out fully, I think eventually I'll be able to hit everything. But it might not be able to reach the gold. That might be too much of a stretch. So maybe if I put it right there. The thing is, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to reach that iron. I wish you could expand a town more than after. The 10,000 is the very last that you can do for expanding a town. If I do expand the town, I can put fishing docks over here though, at some point too. Okay. Lumberjack. I'm gonna have you do your lumberjacking right there. I'm gonna have you get turned into a forester. If I expand the town, then I'll be pushing all this stuff out by a little bit farther distance. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just dump it. Let's go. I'm getting committed. There we go. All right. So now, to get I mean, the coal mine's not gonna be important yet because we can't do anything with it. We're gonna need iron, and for iron, it's gonna take another 10,000 to get that. And I guess we could always set up a iron smelter and a blacksmith. Oh dang, that's a big building. I don't know if I would say that's a temporary building. Well, we've expanded the town. So let's get the foresters placed. Leaving room for that cart to move through. One there. Oh, come on. There we go. I need to quit being so delicate about where I put this stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Let's get one right. Let's get 3 of them here. When I expand this town, I'll put 3 lumberjacks over here. That's my thinking. And then the sawmills and stuff we can leave there. I'm not gonna to get something the mine there. We're probably gonna have to remove the well and the woodcutter, maybe even the sawmill. And that one, I don't know if it'll fit. Let me just check. Oh, that'll fit. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those 2 buildings. But we can't reach iron anywhere. There's 2 iron there. Yeah, I think when it's the town that mines stone can also be the one that takes care of iron and all that stuff too. Is there any other buildings that I could build? Oh, houses. Part of the reason I expanded the way I did is because that way we can get some more houses, we can get some income coming in. And this will help me expand farther. We're gonna have to get rid of the outhouse. I'll build a new one. Somewhere over here. Somewhere where it's not gonna matter. There we go. Put an outhouse right there. It's on the edge of town where nobody's gonna care. Actually, I probably should have put one there. Nah, the building's not gonna fit in there anyway, so I'm not wasting space. Okay, so let's get some more buildings placed in. Oh. We might have a population boom that I can't sustain. I hope we don't. We've got 111 food and we've got 318. If we do end up starting to lose our footing with food, at least we've got some time to prepare for it. Oh, take all the food out of that warehouse. And all the grain come out of that warehouse. Then we can store the rest of the materials that we're farming. Okay. Did I forget to do that down here too? Is there food or grain in any of these? No. Okay. We're out of planks again, of course. How many planks we got? We got 111 up there. So we need the planks to come back. I think they will work their way backwards as needed, but I'm not entirely sure. That's just a guess based on what behavior I have seen previously. Okay. So let's get a house built. Actually, I should start in the middle. The middle was right there. Come on, fit in there. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that fit in there just barely in with that corner. Okay. Doing good. I don't think we're going to squeeze a building in here. No, we're not. Okay. That's fine then. That can just be wasted space for now. We can put an outhouse or something like that there if we need more. We got a riverbank that we can put fishing stuff on, but we need 30 settlers for that. And I'm not going to upgrade all those houses until we have a good amount of stuff coming in. Oh, this can be moved out of the way so we can have more room for farms up above. And the cemetery is getting kind of full. So let me fit this in. I'm going to put the cemetery there, and then the undertaker I'll put here. Is there anything else? No. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, so we need some lumber to go from here back. Production side of a building is full. Well, then unload if you're full. Where is this mining stuff at anyway? There, where's it lumberjacking from? Oh, it's lumberjacking from over here. That's fine. That's not too far out, I guess. Actually, you know what? Why aren't you just cutting the trees down within the village? So they're not wasted when I end up building stuff in town. And there's a lumberjack here. Why don't you do the same thing? Cut down these trees. Can I get one more grain farm to fit in here somewhere? No. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. So the grain farm's not going to fit in there. Is there any buildings that should be fit in there? Sheep? Ooh, we can get a sheep farm in there. But we're already making more clothes than what we really need to. But using the space would be nice. And we can't put a cattle ranch in there because we're going to put a butcher there. And I want to put a butcher just for one cattle ranch. So we'll do that. And then you can delete these if we need to and put grain farms there as needed. Okay, and we're going to check on the grain. I forget how much we had originally. 52. 52 in this village. How much down here? 20. So 22 or 72 grain. I feel like that's about the same that we had. So we're maintaining, but we're not making extra. And since winter is about here, these farms are done. As soon as the grain is taken off the premises of these farms, I'm gonna shut them down. And this would be a bad time of the year to build new farms because they would just be costing me money, but they're not actually producing anything. So when summer comes back around, we'll produce, or we'll make some more farms. See how that goes. We got some houses that are trying to be built, but we're missing planks. So we're gonna have to just break down and buy a bunch of planks, which it's cheaper to buy planks, it looks like right now. So that's gonna take my income down to basically 0. Doing that. Let's not do that. We are sustaining. We just need to have more lumber being produced. This village has got tons of lumber. Transport routes. I think it's almost time that we actually either add another wagon or we add another route, and then that route we'll just throw on to that route whatever we need at the time. Like right now I need lumber sent back. Can you name these? Oh, good. Is it Cohen? Oh, Natoma to Cohen. That's nice. And then emergency route. Okay. The emergency route will just set up and delete as needed. So we have 2 carts right now taking care of this. I could take it down to 1 cart. Cohen. What does Cohen produce? Nah. I don't, okay. So right now we've got 2 carts. I could reduce it to 1 cart. They won't be making deliveries as often. But we could always buy another cart as well. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's get wagon 2. Let's get wagon 2 out of this. And then this, we're gonna add a wagon. Okay. So now, can I not? What's wrong with wagon 2? Why is it not? There we go. Still no. Why is it doing that? Okay, fine. I'll just leave it that way. This warehouse is almost completely full of food. I think we'll be fine. The emergency route, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up so that it's loading. So in Cohen, it's loading food and it's loading lumber, and then it's gonna unload it. Okay. How much is a new wagon? A new wagon is 500. I'd rather just use one of the wagons that we've already got, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a new wagon, and go like that. There we go. All right, we'll do that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna name this particular. Why is it doing that? Oh, this is wagon 3. Or no. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, fine. I thought you could name the wagon, but I guess not. Okay, that's fine. So that wagon's probably going to be wasting us money every month. Does it say how much it costs? No. Low funds. Oh boy. Are we still making money though? We are still making money, but not by much. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and break down and buy lumber. Because it went from 10 to 8 bucks a pop. So it did go down in price. Is there anything that we could sell? What do we have in stock that we could sell? I don't want to sell stone. We've got plenty of clothing. Let's sell some clothing. I want to go ahead and sell basically all the clothing that we've got. Might be a bad idea, but we're making it pretty well. Do we? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. I'll just sell 1 stack because we're not gonna be making much because we don't have the grain anymore to run the sheep farms. Oh, are these finally unloaded? Yes. So let's sleep all these. Since all the grain's gone. Oh, it takes it from 25 to 10. So that's an improvement. We still have 5 grain sitting in this one. This one's emptied. And those ones aren't emptied yet. So we're making some money. Let's see, what other supplies do we have that we can sell? I'm going to look at Ntoma's supplies first. We have tons of flour, but we're going to be using that up because we're not making grain anymore, so we're not gonna be making anything new. What do we have here? We have a lot of grain, which 52 grain might not last all winter. I have an idea it probably won't. We got a lot of food. We could sell the extra food, but I don't want to do that because we have all those other houses that we're building. And knowing my luck, as soon as I sell that food, we're going to need all of it because we're going to have a huge population surge. Oh, can I actually... The bank. Ooh, you can actually borrow from the bank. Okay. I don't want to unless we have to. Let's order... Ooh, those planks went up in price a lot. So let's order some logs this time. We're going to have to start a village that just does nothing but log production because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, I was going to snooze these. Is that one done? Yes. Snooze. Snooze. That one's not done yet. Oh, come on, guys. Hurry it up. We got 2 bushels left. Come on, come on. 2 bushels. Come on. Maybe what I should have done was just instead of having all this unload, just turned it off right away. And then they can just pick this up in the summertime as the crops are growing. Because I'm not sure if it'll go bad over winter. In real life it should, but... Come on, come on. By the time you get this farm unloaded, it's going to be the end of winter. I'll have to turn back on. This still does produce in the wintertime, as I understand, so... That's not bad. And it's been almost an hour video, so I'm gonna have to end up calling it quits. And this would probably be a good time to do so. Oh, let's set up these. Alright. Actually, no, let's put this one here. This one goes here. And then this one goes here. So they're gonna overlap, but that's fine. And then when I expand this, I'll put 3 lumberjacks over here. Alright. So okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I'm planning on making some more videos soon. I even might make a second one tonight or tomorrow. I'm thinking about trying to play Subnautica tonight, so I think I might try to pick that up next. But I'm going to take about a 20-minute break before I do. So if you've been watching the stream, be free to come back in about 20 minutes or so, and I'll probably be starting Subnautica. I'm going to have to test it a little bit beforehand, so it's going to be a little delay. But thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.